They're out there now, they say. They've come out here to visit me. Alrighty, about 7 or 8 of them out here wandering around my yard. Alright, we're going on this, doing this again. Let me see, I got the right. Hold on just a minute. I had to draw it up too far. Anyhow, I've got the heat down on medium, and it's still running about 300. It was up about 350. I had to cut one of my burners off because I just got enough steaks to be over 2 burners anyhow. I cut this one burner off because it was running up about 350, 375. I didn't really need that last one anyway, so I just, when I turned them last time, I moved them kind of over this way, over these other 2 burners, and I shut that one off. It's still on 300. The first one I usually let run for 5 minutes on the first side. And I let one run about 4 or 5 minutes, depending on how hot the grill is or how much fat's in the steak. I'll let it run about 4 or 5. I turned them just now. I hope you've seen me. I've got a bad habit of not keeping the camera where I need to put it. But anyway, anyhow, I was telling you what I was saying. I usually try to cook my steaks on around 300. Up to 350, from 275 is all right, up and down, you know. Started off on about 300 to 350, then I'll try to get it back down and keep it at a 300 is what I usually try to do. So anyway, that's how that's cooking. And I usually turn it after the first time I turn one. I usually leave it on there about 4 or 5 minutes, then turn it. When it's first put on, leave it on 4 or 5 minutes, and turn it the first time, leave it on another 4 or 5 minutes, and turn it every 2.5 minutes on the clock. And that usually gives me a pretty good steak doing 300 degrees. And you can see it's already back to that 300 degrees. That's about where it'll lay. And we'll check it here and again in a minute. All right, we're at 2.5 minutes again. I'm putting this on hold every time after I do the turning of it. So I'm turning it every 2.5 minutes, and you can see what I got right here. That's coming. All righty. I'll throw that little piece out to the cat. I dropped it. All righty. Let me see what we got here. Okay, put her back down. All right, put her on hold again. All righty, it's time to turn them again. I went in and got the container to put the steaks in when it's done. See, it's still on a little bit. It's 325 now. Flare it up a little bit, but that don't hurt it. That don't hurt it at all. I just don't want the steaks to get flared up too much. I guess that's the way it rides this time. Okay. I was back down to 300. That's quick. All right, we're gonna wait a little bit longer. All right, 2.5 minutes has went by. I'm gonna try to turn the steaks again. Still on a little bit over 300. These New York strips is probably about what we want them, about medium rare. And these other 2 thicker steaks, they'll have to be cooked longer. Getting ready to take these off. Just on hold just a minute.